Hey guys, it's me, author Jabin Rodriguez. I'm here to talk to you about my latest novel called The Rescue of the Mountain Lion. Now, I wrote this story on a piece of paper, but I don't want to lose it, so what I'm going to do is type it, but I'm also going to let you see it as I'm typing it. In the beginning, Christopher Wyatt was just coming home from his first date. I want to let you know right now that Christopher's grandmother is living with him, so you're going to see her in a minute.
Hey, Carrie. I really enjoyed that goodnight kiss last night. As we were watching the romantic sunset and listening to all the birds sing the songs and we were singing along with them, in the middle of our lovely picnic, it was the best first date ever. And I do hope that we will do this again one day. Bye, Carrie. Love you. Hi, Grandma.
Christopher, where have you been? You were supposed to be here at 9 o'clock p.m. last night.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Grandma, but I'm 37 years old now, okay? I don't need curfews anymore, you know?
Hey, as long as I'm taking care of you in my house, you go by my rules.
Incorrect. This is my house, and I'm taking care of you.
Fair point, but where were you?
I was on a first date with, Carrie. You know her.
Oh yeah, I heard all that on the phone. Y'all were sitting down and hugging and kissing and falling in love and watching the sunset. Blah, 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 I don't care. You were still supposed to be here last night.
For what?
I wanted you to read me a bedtime story, sugar.
Grandma, I've been reading you bedtime stories for the past 8 months. I want to save all that for my children.
You have children?
No, I mean my future children, the children I'm going to have pretty soon. Grandma, I can't keep reading you bedtime stories. I mean, isn't there some kind of way we can negotiate on this?
I know. How about you get me a pet?
Grandma, I cannot really afford to buy a pet at the moment.
Uh-huh. And what do you do when you can't afford to buy a pet at the moment?
You rescue one.
There you go, exactly.
Okay, so what kind of pet do you want? Do you want a dog or a cat or a hamster?
I've always wanted a mountain lion.
A mountain lion?
Yeah, you know, the big cat-looking thing.
I know what a mountain lion is, Grandma. Oh, I see what you're saying now. We will get a baby mountain lion. That way we can easily feed it and take care of it, and someday we can buy it a nice little bed.
No, we ain't doing that. You see, I've always wanted a fully grown pet, but I couldn't get one. If I get a baby mountain lion, I have to wait for it to grow. I'm already 75. And as the baby mountain lion gets older and older and older, I get older and older and older, and I'll probably die before it does.
Well, okay, Grandma. If you want a fully grown mountain lion from, I don't know, I guess maybe the mountains where it's like really dangerous for one person, fine. I will get you a fully grown mountain lion so that I can spend more time with the love of my life.
That's right you will. And let me tell you something, potato chip. If I don't have my mountain lion by tonight, I'm gonna sleep on your bed for the rest of the year, and you will sleep on a couch.
We don't have a couch.
Well then, buy a doggone couch. And until you can get my mountain lion, sleep on it. I don't care how much it costs.
Christopher knew that if his grandmother got exactly what she wanted, she would leave him alone. So he agreed. Christopher drove for about a half hour. to look for the nearest mountain he could find, and possibly the tallest. Christopher is not afraid to climb mountains. In fact, he's actually pretty good at it. Except there's one problem. He kinda falls asleep after climbing a mountain for like 5 seconds. So, Christopher visited the local airport and he found a plane that he thought was better.
I can use that. Hey, sir, how much is that plane over there? $72 billion? Well, do you mind if I borrow it because I have to go rescue a mountain lion? What's your name? Christopher Wyatt. Do you promise to bring it back? Well, yeah, I'll try to bring it back. Hold your hand up. But... I, Chris Wyatt, will solemnly swear. I, Christopher Wyatt, will solemnly swear to return the extremely expensive vehicle. To return the extremely expensive vehicle when I'm finished utilizing it. When I finish utilizing it. Good. Wait. Say, only if I can. Only when I can? Only if I can. Thank you, sir.
The whole idea here was for Christopher to point the plane towards the mountain so that he can jump out and get back where he was.
Almost there. And eject. Yes, I did it. I just blew $72 billion, but I did it.
Finally, Christopher sees a mountain lion. But it was getting ready to fall off the mountain. Christopher reaches out his hand and catches the mountain lion. And they lived happily ever after. Hold on a second. I just spotted a bunch of things in this video that did not make any sense at all. Let's start with number 1.
Grandma, I cannot really afford to buy a pet at the moment. We don't have a couch.
Well, then buy a doggone couch.
If you can't afford to buy a pet, then you can't afford to buy a couch either. How was Christopher climbing this mountain without using gear or rope? People do crazy things, but not like letting somebody borrow a $72 billion jet. And even if that was legal, you could have at least had the decency to ask him if he had a pilot's license first, right? Most people learn how to climb mountains from rock climbing activities. Christopher learns how to climb mountains by crashing planes. It was very nice of Christopher to save the mountain lion before he could fall to his death, but who knows what the mountain lion could have done to him when he tried to bring him home? In fact, that's not even a mountain lion. That's a tiger. Now, let's try to make the story make a little bit more sense. Christopher got a baby mountain lion cub. Even though his grandmother didn't want that, he got that anyway. Because if you get a fully grown mountain lion, it will attack you. So, the way he did it is that he went to the mountains, he visited the mountains, and he just picked one up, and he just left. He didn't do any dangerous things like borrow a $72 billion jet and destroy it. That's all he did, he just picked it up and left. The end. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Since when did tigers start making domestic cat sounds?